Welcome to round number 2. We are facing Mzfroste, aka Topher. I do know what Topher's playing. He faced Alex McKinley round 1. We know that Topher is now on the Aggro D&T deck. So we're looking for a couple goldfish hands if possible. This is not the sort of hand we want. We're going to ship that. This is not bad. It makes Gabos. Hopefully 10 will be enough. 10 on the play should. All right. Sorry, I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. I felt it coming. So chains are good, decays are good, tutor we want, and then we have like one slot where we don't really have anything to bring in. I've been boarding in one hope. It blocks, which, you know, whatever. But it turns on Opal, and sometimes these lists do play like Hope of Gearpers of their own to play with Luris, so blocking opposing hopes is like somewhat relevant. So that's what we're going to try here. We're on the draw for game 2. This hand's interesting. I think this is probably fine on the draw. On the play, I'd think I'd want a more aggressive hand, but this is okay. And we do have the chain. We're hoping for no second land drop here. I wonder if we're supposed to try to go off now. Probably not. Because I think if Topher had a Thalia, they would have, or he would have played one. They would have played one that turn. So I think I'd rather not force myself into like a chain line that might not get there. We can decay on their end step, untap, and then see what we can do. Alright, so we're really looking for Lion's Eye Diamond on our turn. Come on, duck. Not the best. So we know that our opponent doesn't have much. Because they didn't play anything on their turn. So I almost want to put back the Chain of Vapor. and maybe a land. I guess drawing a land might be okay. Or I'd rather imprint the chain than the Rite of Flame. So let's draw the Rite of... Okay, I think I figured it out. We're going to put Mire on the bottom, so that way we draw Rite of Flame next turn. So next turn we'll draw Rite of Flame and then we'll Echo. Oh, that's brutal. I didn't even see that. That's a mistake on my part. So there's still another chain in the deck. Hmm. Alright, so we're just going to pass. There's no point in playing Luris because we can't replay the petals, and like we don't know if our opponent left in removal, so it'd be negative mana. So we're going to be drawing Bloodstained Mire this turn, assuming we don't get hit by Ghost Quarter. Ooh, that's tough. So this is going to name Talisman. So we have two answers to this Deafening Silence still. Lion's Eye Diamond. Really? I don't think I agree with that. So activate, cast Chain. We have 4 mana. We actually need 5 in order to win this. So this is going to be the turn that I play the Luris. Because that would be mana number 6 for next turn. No point in blocking when our opponent has 2 protection creatures. Kithian. This must have been their draw step, or else they would have played that already. Double Ghost Quarter. So that will set us back. We only have 1 basic in the deck. And we needed that 6th mana. Okay, so that was pretty good. So, Chain of Vapor. We can fetch here. Leave the basic swamp. No point in bouncing the Mox. We have nothing to imprint. Oh, I should have... Oh, no, I can't do that. I can't sack and replay Petal and keep my Lurrus. So if they sack a land here to bounce Lurrus, there's not much we can do. I guess we could bounce the Claw. Or the Revoker. No, we can't bounce the Revoker. These are in play. We could probably bounce Claw. But I don't think that does anything. They're also at 26, so like the natural Tendrils line is probably not going to work. But now we can imprint the Lurrus on this Chrome Mox. I wanted to see if I could undo. Oh my god, did I just punt this? Shit. I thought I could undo that. I wanted to see if I could still tap for mana. I'm an idiot. So now we need a pretty much a miracle echo here. Can't believe I punted that. I'm a little disappointed. Alright, so it's an echo that we can't use Lion's Eye Diamond. We would have 1 mana open, so let's see if that 1 mana matters. So we still can't use Chain. But we could Tendrils for not lethal. No, we couldn't do that because the LED doesn't work. Alright, game 3. It ended up not mattering in my opinion. Maybe you can find a line where we can win through Lion's Eye Diamond and Double Mom. But I don't think we can do it, so we're going to go to game 3. I'm going to board in the Pyroblast. I think I want a card that imprints onto a Chrome Mox. Or it can be cast for Storm. I guess either of those could be cast for Storm. I don't know. Alright, so game 3 we will be on the play. If this Tendrils was an empty, this would be a keep. But I think we have to ship this. Hypothetically, we could play... No, I think we have to ship this. You could brainstorm and then like try to lure us into this, but I think that's asking for a lot. We're just gonna try a better 6. This is a turn 2, assuming no Deafening Silence, and we hit a mana. Alright, we need to draw mana off the top and not be hit by Deafening Silence where we turn 1 bear. Our opponent's going down to 5, and they kept. Alright, so we need to draw a mana source off the top, and then dodge any turn 1 interaction. I kept the second blue card in case of... I guess Chromox allows us to win anyway. Maybe that was bad thinking. Alright, we don't care about that. Let's just hit a mana right now. Come on. Hey. Thank you, deck. The old-fashioned hold control. Add 3 black. Alright, so we have one of the bad cards to flip out. Okay, so this is where it gets sketchy because we still have the Tendrils in the deck. And we don't have enough artifacts. Next turn, let's say our opponent plays a Thalia. We could chain it, but then not do much else. A little worried. I guess we could also chain the cage, but like that's not great either. This just is like so far from winning in my opinion. Alright, we're not going to flip it too. Unfortunately, we have to pass here. Do we keep 2 chains? I think we might have to. Ditch the Ponder. Oh, and I have to get rid of another card? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we have to get rid of a chain. That was a really bad ad nauseum. What's the hate piece? That's it. We can beat that. Well, that was a good draw. I think we might be able to do this where we also have backup for Mindbreak Trap, but our opponent probably doesn't have Mindbreak Trap. So let's add a block here. Hold control. Bounce this. Apologies if you can hear the lawnmower in the background. Actually, no, we can't do this to beat my break as well. That was a lie. So 7, 8, 9 would be tendrils, so we can't grab tendrils here. Let's just grab another Lion's Eye Diamond. Oh, yeah, we can. We can totally beat a Mind Break. What am I talking about? I was thinking for some reason we had to hardcast it, and that's not correct. Alright, so we beat D&T. That puts us up to 2-0.